Hello and welcome to ISC Class 11 Maths tutorial. I am Qaisar. Today's topic is circle. Before we start, आइए आपको एक शायर की दो लाइन सुनाता हूँ. शायर कहता है, बात अपनों की करूं मैं किसी बेगाने से, बात अपनों की करूं मैं किसी बेगाने से, क्यों बहक जाते हो तुम गैर के बहकाने से, क्यों बहक जाते हो तुम गैर के बहकाने से. क्या कहे उनसे कोई दिल की तमन्ना क्या है, क्या कहे उनसे कोई दिल की तमन्ना क्या है, जानकर भी जो बने रहते हैं अनजाने से, जानकर भी जो बने रहते हैं अनजाने से. थैंक यू. Circle. First of all, let me tell you the definition of a circle. Definition. A circle is the locus. Locus means path. रास्ता. जिस रास्ते पे एक वेरिएबल पॉइंट एक दी हुई कंडीशन को सेटिस्फाई करते हुए चलता है, जिस रास्ते पे, दैट पाथ, वो रास्ता लोकस कहलाता है. सो अ सर्कल इज द लोकस ऑफ अ पॉइंट pxy, वेरिएबल पॉइंट p, कोऑर्डिनेट्स आर xy. A circle is the locus of a point pxy which moves in a plane in such a way that its distance from a fixed point C is always constant. The fixed point C is called the center of the circle, and the fixed distance, this distance PC, the fixed distance PC is called the radius of the circle. Alright, the point is moving in this plane. See different position of the point. The point P is somewhere here, P1, P2, P3, P4, like this it is moving in this plane and following the condition. What is the condition? The condition is the distance of this point P from this constant point C, fixed point C, from this fixed point C is always constant. Got it? Got it? This is the circle. Alright. Now, the first point I have written standard equation of a circle. What is a standard circle? A circle whose center is at the origin is called the standard circle. So first of all, we are going to find out the equation of a standard circle, or the standard equation of a circle. That means in this case the center of the circle will be at the origin, and then we'll find out the equation of that circle. Alright. So this circle, and this is the circle. Let this be the circle, and this is the center O, and we are taking the coordinates as 0, 0 because the center of the circle, this circle is at the origin, and any point P we are taking here, the coordinates are x, y. Alright. The center of the circle is at the origin, that is why we are calling this standard circle, or the standard equation of a circle, and we are taking a point pxy, variable point. Fine. Now, join O to P. O to P we are joining, and we are calling OP will be the radius of the circle. We are calling here small a as the radius of the circle. Small a. Alright. Now the distance formula we have studied in class 9-10. We apply the distance formula. We can call this O00 as the coordinates as x1, y1, and this we can call as x2, y2, and then we apply the distance formula. So OP square distance OP square is equal to how much? x2 minus x1 whole square. Alright, so x2 means x minus x1 means 0. So x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. y2 minus y1. x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square, and this side d square or OP square or AB square, whatever the distance. Alright. In this case we are calling OP as A, so we can write down small a square. So you can write down a square is equal to x square plus y square. Okay, so we got x square plus y square is equal to a square. X square plus y square is equal to a square is the standard equation of a circle. Please remember. Standard equation means the center of the circle is at the origin, and the equation is x square plus y square is equal to a square, where a is the radius of the circle. Sometimes we write on r also, x square plus y square is equal to r square, where small r is the radius of the circle. Fine. So a is the radius of the circle, and not a square. A is the radius of the circle. Fine. Now the second form of the equation of a circle is center radius form. Now in this case, the center is not at the origin. The center is at some point CHK. Suppose the point now we are calling as C. This point we are calling as C, and now coordinates we are taking as HK, because the center is not at the origin. So H and K. C is the center of the circle, the coordinates are HK. P is the variable point, coordinates are XY as usual. And I have written here R, that means I have taken radius as R, small r. You can write down here small r. Alright. Small r is the radius of the circle. Is that fine? Small r is the radius of the circle. Again we apply the same distance formula. What changes you will see? Look at it. See the similarity. Now we will be calling this as CP square or PC square. CP square or PC square. Alright, anything you can call. So CP square or PC square. Again distance formula, x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. You can write down for your understanding point of view here. You can write down here, this we are taking as x1 y1. You can write down here x1 y1, and here you can write down x2 y2 for your understanding point of view. And then apply x2 minus x1, that means x minus h. So x minus h. X minus h. x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1, so y minus k. Y minus k whole square. Fine. And this is the required equation. This is the required equation. X minus h whole square plus y minus k whole square. And in place of CP, we lie down R. Alright, so R square, CP is R. R square is equal to x minus h whole square plus y minus k whole square. Now this, I am writing this side like this. X minus h whole square plus y minus k whole square is equal to R square. Alright, okay, let me write down R here. This we are taking as R. R square is equal to x minus h whole square plus y minus k whole square. So x minus h whole square plus y minus k whole square is equal to R square, which is what I have written here. X minus h whole square plus y minus k whole square is equal to R square. This is called center radius form, where center, the coordinates of the center are HK. Alright, and radius is R. The question can be asked like find out the write down the equation of a circle with center 2, 3 and radius 5. So you have to substitute in place of HK 2, 3 and in place of R 5. So 5 square is equal to x minus 2 whole square plus y minus 3 whole square, and then you can apply the formula a minus b whole square here and open it, and then write down the final equation of the circle. Fine. This is center radius form. The third one is diameter form. In this case, the coordinates of the ends of a diameter of the circle will be given. Okay, so have a look. That is also easy. There is a circle and the ends of the diameter, the coordinates of the ends of the diameter are given. Suppose this is the circle. Is it circular? Okay, fine. Suppose this is the diameter. This is the diameter. This is center C. Alright. We are taking some point pxy, variable point, as you know. Variable point we are taking here x and y. Fine. Now, in this case, this is the form of the equation when the coordinates of the ends of a diameter are given. In that case, we have to write down the equation of a circle. So, suppose this is A. This is A and this is B. Coordinates are here x1 and y1. x1, y1, and here it is x2, y2. x2, y2. Alright, x1, y1 and x2, y2, they are the coordinates. Fine. Now see, we join A to P and B to P. This we are joining by construction. We are joining this. We are joining this and we are joining this. Fine. This is a semicircle. So angle in a semicircle is 90 degree. This angle will be 90 degree sure from geometry. Why? Because this is a semicircle. Angle formed in a semicircle is right angle 90 degree. Alright. Now what we do, we find out the slope of PA and that of PB. Because they are perpendicular to each other, which we have studied in our straight line chapter. In class 11 also and in class 10 also. When two lines are perpendicular to each other, then m1 into m2 is equal to minus 1. You can see my previous lessons, video lessons on straight lines. So m1, if two lines are perpendicular to each other, slope of this is m1, that of this is m2, so m1 into m2 is equal to minus 1. Alright, so PA, this line, and PB, this line, they are perpendicular to each other. This angle is 90 degree by geometry. Angle in a semicircle is 90 degree. So find out the slope of this line, PA, if you call this as M1, and if you call this slope as M2. M2, then M1 into M2 is equal to minus 1. Now what is M1? Let me write down M1. M1, you know the formula when 2 points are given, y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. So, this is x1, y1 and suppose this is x2, y2. Fine. Fine. So, x2, y2. So, y2 minus y1. y2, m1 is equal to, right? m1 is equal to, you can write down. m1 is equal to y2 means y. y2 minus y1 upon x2 means x. x2 minus x1. This is m1. And then you write down m2. m2 is equal to, now this time already it is x2, y2. This you can call x1, y1 or you can call this as x2, y2, this as x1. It is up to you. See, it is y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1 or y1 minus y2 upon x1 minus x2. But what we want to write down y minus something. Alright. We don't want to write down y2 minus y1 and x2 minus y2 minus y and x2 minus x. So we are subtracting, we are writing like this. See, m2 is equal to this minus this. y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. The difference of the x coordinates, right? And the difference of the y coordinates. This minus this. Alright. Now m1 into m2 is equal to minus 1 because the lines are perpendicular to each other. Is that fine? m1 into m2 is equal to minus 1. m1 into m2 is equal to minus 1. We substitute. This m1, this m2 is substitute here. So y minus y1 upon x minus x1. Y minus y1 upon x minus x1 into y minus y2. Y minus y2 upon x minus x2. Alright, and this is equal to minus 1. Fine. So the next step you will get, you cross multiply, this into this goes to this side, and you get then y minus y1 into y minus y2 is equal to minus x minus x1, x minus x2. When we bring all the terms on one side, this minus term also if you transpose from right to the left hand side, then you get x minus x1, x minus x2 plus y minus y1, y minus y2 is equal to 0. You get this equation. Are you getting? So you get this equation. Clear? This is from here only. One more step you have to write down and you will get x minus x1, x minus x2 plus y minus y1, y minus y2 equal to 0. This is the equation of the circle. We call it diameter form. That means the equation of the circle when the coordinates of the ends of diameter are given. Alright, so I hope everything is very very clear. आपको वीडियो लेसन पसंद आया होगा. अगर पसंद आया तो प्लीज सब्सक्राइब कर लें, है कि नहीं? Thank you so much. Thanks. Bye for now.